entrance?
Is it on the? I had it on the website somewhere, but I can pull it up. I can give you a call back after I find it, if you want.
So you don't know it?
No,
I'll give
I
you a
looked at the.
hint. I'll give you a hint. There is no piece of legislation that exists. Who is it that can who has control over the bank account of the United States of America?
The government.
No. What branch of government?
The well, not the well. There's legislative. There's um. I forgot the other two, but it's one of. Well, it's not one of the other two. It's not legislative. Actually, that part I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I haven't really looked into having that conversation of like who has control of the banks.
No, it's
All
not the
I
banks. It's metaphorical. Normally I say purse strings, but people don't seem to understand that. So that's why I said America's bank account, not the banks in America.
oh oh that part I don't even know.
Mm.
But like I was just wanting to get clarification on like
If you had a clarification for another creator that you needed clarification from, then you should have asked that creator. I don't speak for anyone else. I speak only for myself. That's why that's part of the blurb that says is my opinions are mine and mine alone. Can't
yes
tell you
and
anything. And even then the question that you asked had nothing to do with what you first brought up. You first brought up the economy, and then the question that you asked was about the previous administration in Afghanistan, which is odd, and the
yeah,
two don't
yes and
not even
also
on the
that's
same wavelength.
well that's another thing I wanted to ask is like um
Oh
I seen the
goodness.
economy go up when Trump's tariffs hit the when Trump's tariffs took in effect.
They
There
went
was like
up.
a lot of prices going up, and I
Taxes going
thought
up?
like when well, and I don't know about where everywhere else, but I'm in Texas right now, and a few prices went like the gas prices in Texas went up just a little bit by like
Hmm.
$3 in certain gas stations in certain areas, like certain gas companies, and because when we buy oil from from out of the country, like goods from like China or Russia or anywhere else, it's like we have to pay the tariffs that comes out of our pocket, if I'm not mistaken. And then if they want to, and if China or Russia wants to ship things to here, they would have to pay on their end as well, if I'm not mistaken.
So who pays for tariffs? Who pays the upcut
So,
front cost of tariffs to the United States
um,
government?
it's it's us,
Who's
like
us?
whatever we, yeah, it's our cut is what we ship out,
What we
and
ship
then
out?
yes, but what comes in from what comes in from other countries is what they need to pay.
Who is they?
China and Russia. So like
That,
if we're buying
oh.
if we're buying oil from them, our money goes to the government. They
Can you tell me
like
your date of
someone
birth again?
what's up?
Can you tell me your date of birth?
June 5th, 2000.
Did you skip your government class in high school?
I I had no government class, but at the age of 19, after I graduated, I started keeping an eye on like the government, well, like not the government, but like how they ran and what words they used in terms when it came to like voting. Like I
Okay.
know
So,
I know a
did
little bit
you
about
take a have you taken an economics course at all, or did you like did you
in high school.
no,
In
or
high school,
I
yes.
would You did?
In high school, yes. I
Did they
took
teach you anything about tariffs?
not not at that time
Not at
because
that time.
yeah, not at that
Okay.
time.
So if
Depending
we
on the
have a
class.
35% tariff on imports from China,
All right.
who is paying the tariff cost to the United States government?
If we're getting
If we
okay,
have
so
a
if we're getting stuff.
35% tariff on
All right.
imports coming in from China, who is paying
Okay.
that 35% tariff to the United States government?
I'm guessing they are
Who is they?
like the senders.
Oh, thanks, Ari, for. Sorry, not me, guys. There's an Ari that sent me 5. Said for keep making these MAGA cucks fly, cry. Wrong. It's the American importer. So whoever is importing the good from China is paying the 35% tariff to the American government.
Basically, well,
Similarly,
yeah.
when China has a 10% tariff on a United States products being imported into there, it's the Chinese company that's importing the American good that's paying that 10% tariff to the Chinese government.
Okay, so basically uh my teacher in economics didn't teach me that, and thank you for like breaking it down.
Okay. I hope I did that on a very simple level because
Yeah,
sometimes
you
I
did.
speak with too
Oh no,
many big
you did,
words.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, and also yeah, that's all I needed to know.
No problem. And thank you, Nick, for the 3. Nick said thank you for teaching you, caller, because everyone thinks you sound young.
I mean,
And the Texas
I
public
am young. I mean,
education did you wrong, and I would actually agree with that. As somebody that went through part of the Texas education system, I'm sorry.
it's all good. I mean, I just wish that I got taught my teachers and my teachers and principal would know to teach people like that, but I mean I'm not blaming it on well I'm blaming it on them, but
Hmm.
I mean I can't blame myself because of what they did, so or what they didn't teach, you know?
Yeah, but you also said you didn't have a government class, which I find deeply troubling.
Well,
Not for
and
you, just for the education system that is existing
yeah,
in
y-
Texas.
yeah, that's probably what we need, but also Donald Trump said he's like banning the board, like school boarding and all that.
He wants to. I haven't heard him talk about banning the Board of Education in each state level.
Oh,
That's new one. You're just talking about
he
dismantling the DOE?
yes, yes. He's talking about defunding it.
Yes, and that is a whole other problem.
Yes, ma'am.
It is.
All
Because
right.
unfortunately, states like Texas greatly benefit from the Department of Education and federal funds being sent to the state.
Yep. Oh, that part I kind of know. So
Yeah. Well, all right, man. We appreciate you taking the time in an attempt to educate yourself. I do encourage you and anyone else that is listening and that has been listening to also look up everything that I've said. So, like, honestly, the best thing that you can do just to check to see who pays for tariffs is just literally type in who pays tariffs that the U.S. places on countries like China, as an
all right,
example. And it should tell you the American importer.
all right,
All right, man.
all right.
Keep learning.
Have a good one. Yes, ma'am. You too.
You too. Thanks. Uh, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. I'll admit that's got me It's very interesting. I want to say Kyle, but I don't think that's correct. Do I consider myself to be condescending? No, not usually. Oh, my bad, guys. Do not disturb is off. Yes, yeah. And thank you, Kush. I'm sorry that the school system in the US sucks and these people are making it obvious. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. The education system is troubled. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you, Julie, for
Yes,
becoming a
hello.
paid subscriber. Hi, how old are you?
I am 23.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
No, in fact, I do not like him at all, and I'm happy to tell you why.
That's all right, man. Thank you. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
So is that a no to the squeezing? Nigger.
Gross. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Mama Booey, Mama Booey.
All right. Phone lines are open. Don't know what to tell you guys. They are so lame. I agree with that one entirely. That's not what you were supposed to do. Okay, really quickly. Guys. Oh, never mind. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Phone lines are open.
Hi,
Hello?
how old are you?
Don't know what to tell you.
I'm 18.
So lame. I agree
I don't
with
talk
that
to
one.
18-year-olds. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh, it's a stream. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, it's live. Hi, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 34.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Do you still support him?
I think support is a strong word.
Okay, well, let's try this then. What has he done in his 7 months in office that would have you supporting him?
Hmm. That's a hard one. I don't know. I guess I was sold on something that didn't seem to be, or it seems to not be true. I was pretty single issue, like lower cost of living and lower house prices, but that didn't seem to be what we got.
No, I would agree. He said he was going to lower grocery costs,
Yeah.
and then he said after, what is it, like a week before his inauguration, said that groceries is an old word, a strange word, and that it's not an issue that can just be handled, and he's not sure he's going to be able to lower grocery prices.
Right. Well, I guess a lot of people have this notion that being the president is like the end-all be-all, and he can just, stroke of a pen, do whatever he likes.
Oh, no, I definitely knew when he said that I can lower grocery prices that was not a thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I was hoping he could work some kind of like voodoo magic and maybe make house prices a little more, or a little less terrible. But it was explained to me that due to, many different factors that were within his control, at least seemingly, that it could maybe bring some down. Now that it could still potentially happen, maybe. I don't fully understand all of it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, it's hard to hang on to hope after what? The first go around, he didn't really do too much in that way. But
Yeah, he
I
didn't.
guess
He
COVID
deregulated
really
parts
pumped the
of
brakes
the.
on a lot.
Well, no,
Pardon?
no. I would disagree with that one too. Unfortunately, COVID actually is what saved the United States economy, even though it doesn't feel like it for people. And I will admit that economists have been wrong when
How so?
Yeah. So even when I'm saying this, I admit that economists have been wrong. But prior to COVID coming around, with how low inflation had dropped being at 1.5%, we were actually showing that we were going to be entering a recession.
Oh. Huh.
And economists
news to
can
me.
be wrong when they make these projections, right? But after they made the projection, like very shortly after that, we had COVID come around, and while it blew up our inflation, which of course happened to every country in the world, right? It also
Right,
saved us from going into a real recession. They didn't even consider COVID to be a recession.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I should point this out. My friend sent me this number and told me to call. I didn't know it was a stream.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
L friend? I don't know what to say to that one.
Well, I believe the term is bamboozled.
Bamboozled. They're like, hey, call this number. And you're like, all right, I'll just call.
Well, I mean, I'm known for this kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
They get me to call radio shows and make up fantastical stories about, well, it's probably not appropriate for your show, but strange things. We'll say
strange things. Well, here's what I'll encourage you to do. 1 second, Tiki Talk. Find me on YouTube and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because I do this about 6
what's
days
the
a week.
channel name?
Yep, Mermaid RE0.
Letter R-E? Or-
ARI.
Okay, hold on, let me write that down. Okay. So do you just talk about, like, politics, or...
I do political stream.
Well, is it, like, specifically U.S., or do you branch out to global?
No, I only do the United States. While I am very good at talking about our international relations, I could not tell you what's going on in other parts of the world completely.
Okay, all right. Well, I ask because I'm a dual citizen with Russia. We moved here when I was 4 or 5. Я говорю по-русски. And, well, not very well, I should say.
Привет.
Pardon?
Привет.
Привет, как дела?
Привет. Sorry, I knew I said it
You
probably
would
wrong.
say, oh, you're fine. But
Tell
you would
me,
say, хорошо.
does popka really mean butt?
Pardon?
Sorry, I learned this from someone else on TikTok. They said popka meant someone's rear end.
It can. It's a multifaceted word.
Okay, that's cool to know.
It's also a drink.
That makes sense too. All right, man. Yeah, find me over on YouTube and hit that subscribe button.
Oh, I will.
All right.
All right, it's good to talk to you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All
Bye.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am here.
All right. How old are you?
How are you? I'm 34.
34. Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote
All right. Thanks,
on
man.
purpose.
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
All right. How old are you?
20.
20. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Do you still support him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What year were you born?
2005.
All right. What has Donald Trump done? Oh, actually, do you mind if I do a quick PSA?
Not a problem.
All right, let me actually go through some of these chats too. Jay says, "Sell me your chair, please." Find me on, I don't know. You'll have to message me somewhere. You can't do that on YouTube though, so good luck. Patricia French says, "Keep informing the individuals who are fooled by MAGA. I wish we weren't dragged into their FAFO era." Well, I appreciate that, Patricia. Thank you for the 10. In Kush, I agree with you. Raise in minimum wage will not lower grocery prices. It will just make it easier to purchase groceries. That is true. All right. And real quick on TikTok. If you guys want to see your message come across the screen, you can send a super chat or send bits over on Twitch, and I can put it up on the screen, usually after the conversation. And on TikTok, guys, don't forget to keep tapping the live. Tap the screen, and if you haven't hit that follow button yet, be sure to hit that follow button up at the top. All right, caller, I appreciate your patience. What has Donald Trump done in his 7 months in office that has given you a reason to still support him?
Well, I think Howard Stern's penis, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Oh, you hung up yourself. It's so interesting that the trolls on that call in are polite. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. How old are
Can you
you?
hear me? I am 24.
24. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. Do you still support him?
For right now, yes.
Okay. What
I know
has
that
he?
sounds a little odd, but
That's okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 7 months in office that is giving you a reason to still support him?
the only thing that had kept me on for this long was the immigration laws that he was coming up with, I guess. But even that's kind of making me feel a little weird about it, if that makes any sense.
Okay, and just really quickly, Jeff, I'm going to get to your chat after this caller, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm guessing you're saying that the way that he's enacting these immigration policies is giving you pause?
Yeah, because, I mean,
Totally
you know,
fair.
everything sounds good whenever, you know, people are running for president and they make as many promises as they can, I guess, on what they're going to do, but whether it actually gets enacted or not when they're in office is a very different thing.
Oh, yeah, no,
and
100%.
for the most part, I completely agreed to an extent with immigration, but the way that it's being done and the things that I've seen in the past 7 months have been kind of weird and crazy to me, because I think everybody's a person. It doesn't matter whether they're illegal or not. I feel like everybody has, you know, some kind of human rights, you know.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think
I
it's
would agree
really-
with you 100%. I think that everybody as a person should be treated with a you know, at least a minimum level of dignity, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, for sure.
definitely should be like, I don't know, do it without violating the letter of the law.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that ICE should completely go away. I don't think that's the
No,
solution.
I believe that ICE
But,
is a necessary evil
believe-
to a degree.
I do think, though, there needs to be some kind of, like, I don't know if they need to change in how they recruit, or if there needs to be extra training, or I don't know how that would even work. I'm just a dude that lives in a small town. I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to things like that, but I do know when something's right or wrong. And a lot of the way that some of these people are getting treated is completely wrong. So for right now, I support Trump because of that. But even the one reason that I have for supporting him is still making me feel a little weird about it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so I do agree like that ICE is necessary for like the integrity of our country and the way that to keep it going. I don't agree obviously with the way that they're performing their arrests, their deportations, their apprehensions, their detentions, whichever word we all want to use, right? And the
Yeah.
way that they're hiring people is also not good because they are taking away the minimum level of standards
Yes.
when they're hiring individuals right now. They're being like, we just want everybody. Like, if you watch the ads, I'm sorry, South Park did not lie.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting at, you know, because anybody can look at it and be like, you know, I don't really think this person's exactly qualified to be able to enforce it quite the way that they are. I mean, you could bring up the police too, but that's a whole other conversation. But it is related.
Oh, yeah.
And
It
how
is.
they are trained and how many weeks they have to get through their training and then be out as a field cop, or, well, a beat cop, excuse me. But yeah, that's, I guess, where I stand on it. I don't really know what else to say.
All right, man. Well, it sounds like you're wavering anyways. I encourage you to continue to watch what Donald Trump is doing, especially when it comes to immigration and everything that he's trying to do. And I think you're going to change your views. And if that is true, then I encourage you in the 2026 midterms that you vote in people that have a chance to put a stop to his agenda, because it's only going to get worse, in my opinion.
100%.
All right, man. Well, I hope you have a good night.
Oh, you too. It was a joy speaking to you.
Thanks. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 second. All right. I saw you. You didn't support Trump, and you wanted to kind of know why I support him.
How old are you first?
I am 23.
Awesome. And did you vote?
Yeah, I voted. I voted for Trump.
Okay, cool. And so what has he done in his 7 months being in office that has you still supporting Trump?
Why I have still supporting Trump is because he closed the borders. I like the policy that he's, giving out, protecting kids who are under the age of 18 from getting chemicals and surgery. So I like that he's not allowing kids to make the choice to go. Well, I guess the doctors make the choice and convince the parents to get their kids on chemicals and surgery. So I really like that. I like that he's taking down the Clark County currently, and they're gonna hopefully, I hope to see them rebuild a better system for kids.
They're going to take down what?
Clark County, like just rebuild it. Hopefully, a new system is what they've been preaching.
What county?
I look forward. Clark County, here in Nevada. I'm not sure where you're from.
Clark County. In what? Okay, this is extremely specific and odd.
Yeah. But I'm keeping up
Nevada.
with my Nevada. I'm keeping up with my policy here in Nevada.
This is very odd. Do you know what precocious puberty is?
No, educate me.
Okay. Do you know what PCOS is?
No, educate me.
I don't feel like it. I don't get paid enough to educate you. All right, sorry. I meant to read this a moment ago, Jeff. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to educate somebody that wants to hate on less than 1% of the community again. Thank you, Jeff. That top is premium. My wife loves that style. That's it. Don't unalive from the stomach flu, man. Man, please take care of yourself, Jeff. Please take care of yourself. Don't stomach flu. Don't do that. It's fucking wild. People are crazy. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh, hi. I finally got on the call. How you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
18.
I don't talk to 18-year-olds. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're a kid. Go outside and play a game. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey,
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
This time I did not. I voted in 2020.
Okay, well, thanks, man. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. How old are you?
I'm 37. Is that okay?
Yeah? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah. Yes, second term, not the first term.
So in 2024?
Yeah, 2024.
Okay. Do you still support him?
I'm not a troll or a prank caller, but I do want to tell you that, I'm naked, I'm jerking off. My dick is really hard.
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
How old are you? Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
How about now? Is it still on now? Please, I'll be gentle. I swear to God.
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. How old are you?
26.
Did you vote for Trump?
No, but I like playing with my...
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
No, but I think...
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yo, hello?
Hi. How old are you?
21?
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Do you still support him?
What?
Do you still support Trump?
Yes.
Okay. And what year were you born?
I was born in 2007.
Oh, you hung up yourself. Okay. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're a kid. Go play a game. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yep, I did.
Okay. Do you still support him?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Do you still support Trump?
No, I do not. I voted for Trump at the...
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you.
Elon.
Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
58.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Do you still support him?
And most things.
Okay. What has he done in his 7 months of presidency that has you still supporting him?
Well, I think I appreciate most that he's trying to get that baby law fixed that the backstabbers on the Super Court messed up. When they said you can't choose to have a baby or not.
No one understood that.
That Roe and Wade choice thing, that he put a bunch of people on the Super Court and then they voted against him when he was trying to keep people so they could choose to have a baby or not with the Roe and Wade.
Doom Ferret, is this you?
Yes. It is.
Yeah, I recognize your voice. Ha ha!
Been watching you all night and I absolutely love it. Keep it
All
up.
right. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I like that laugh. If you're going to troll, at least be funny. Sorry, guys. No, that's something else. If you guys see him in the comments in TikTok, he does this. It's hilarious. Shoot him a follow. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
How old are you?
44.
What year were you born?
2001.
Then you wouldn't be 44. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How old are you?
23.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Do you still support him?
Not really.
All right. Thanks, man. Yes, Golden. That's correct. Yes. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm here.
How old are you?
19.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Do you still support him? Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you? Did you vote for Trump? All right. Thanks, man. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? Can you stop the stream in the background? Thanks. Awesome. Did you vote for Trump? All right. Okay, well, thanks, man. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? Did you vote for Trump? Do you still support him? Not really. I appreciate you. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? Okay. Did you vote for Trump? Do you still support him? All right. What is Donald Trump done in his 7 months in office that has you still supporting him?
Started any major conflicts, so I'm pretty on board with that.
He
He's
didn't?
certainly doing everything. No, what conflict did he start?
Oh, he
What
took
conflict
credit.
did Donald Trump start?
Yeah, sure. He took credit for Bibi Netanyahu dropping bombs on Iran. He said that he planned it with Bibi Netanyahu.
Didn't Iran attack Israel first?
No,
No, they did not.
no, not in that time. No,
Where
they
did-
didn't.
So who did attack Israel?
No one. Israel's been
Who did
attacking
it?
everyone else.
Really? Yeah. Oh, you didn't see
Even
any video
even
from
Bibi
October
Netanyahu said that it was preemptive. That it's something that he had been thinking about for a while. And like again, Donald Trump said they specifically planned it together. Him and Bibi Netanyahu made the plan, and Bibi Netanyahu executed the plan in order to drop these bombs on Iran and unalive a lot of their
Do you
nuclear
support Hamas?
individuals. Absolutely
Do
not.
you support Hamas?
Absolutely
Do you support
not.
Hamas? Okay. Do you support the killing of what to the women and children on October 7th?
Absolutely not.
Did Donald Trump start that war?
Nope, neither did any president in the United States.
So what war did Trump start?
I had just told
stated
you.
He didn't start that war.
I'm sorry.
we're not
What
at war with
country
Iran.
did I say?
You said Iran.
Yeah. And what did Donald Trump say when after Bibi Netanyahu specifically authorized dropping bombs in Iran? Donald Trump said that he conspired with Bibi Netanyahu this plan, which means he did in fact start a 12-day war that he himself calls it a 12-day war. So does Bibi Netanyahu and so does the Ayatollah of Iran. They call it a 12-day war. And Donald Trump is the one that said that I assisted Bibi Netanyahu in coming up with the plan. I'm so sorry that this doesn't fit your narrative. So then now you're having to say, do you understand that it's political rhetoric? No, sir. It is a fact. Donald Trump himself, it came out of his mouth where he said, I made this plan with Bibi Netanyahu that Israel executed. And then not only that, what did Donald Trump do next? Donald Trump took 7 of our B-2 bombers, flew them over Iran, and then also dropped bombs and therefore did a participating act within the 12-day war that Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu conspired together, and they all call it a 12-day war. I hope all of this helps.
I'm perfectly fine. You seem uncalm and a little unhinged.
I didn't ask you how you were doing. I said I hope this helps.
Oh, no. I didn't. Your explanation really didn't mean a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
You're just talking about rhetoric. You're not really pointing to
So
any negative
I'll
things that
point this out again to everybody to explain how Donald Trump did participate and assisted in starting a 12-day war between Israel and Iran. Okay, so let's try this again. All right. After Bibi Netanyahu and the government of Israel made a plan, they dropped bombs on Iran and killed not only Iranian citizens, but also killed Iranian nuclear scientists, right? What we saw is that Donald Trump went out on national television, told everybody, even put it out on a little True Social post, told everybody that I made that plan with Bibi Netanyahu in order to kill all these people. Okay, Donald Trump himself said, I made that plan. And not only did he say that I made that plan, I helped Bibi Netanyahu start this entire conflict, okay? Donald Trump then further instigated the 12-day war by sending 7 B-2 bombers, 4 were a distraction, 3 actually dropped bombs, which means 6 bombs in total were dropped on Iran, right? And then he made the war temporarily worse, right? Iran did all of these things, right? The United States did all of these things. Donald Trump literally not only admitted
Is America
to
a bad
starting a
actor in the world?
12-day
Is America
war.
a bad actor in the
Right?
world?
He admitted to starting a 12-day war. He then actually put his foot in the action of the 12-day war when we sent B-2 bombers over Iran and bombed them. Awesome. That is participating. That is starting a war. I hope
No,
this
no, no, but
this
was
helps.
Not starting. That was not my statement. Participating and backing an ally is not starting a war. Period. That never has been the case.
Donald Trump admits that he spoke with Bibi Netanyahu and made the arrangements, made the plan to drop bombs on Iran, meaning that he is admitting that he helped start the war, and then he very clearly participated quite directly in the war. I hope that helps.
I don't agree with you. So.
Well, I'm so glad that you don't agree with facts, so that's very
Tell me
interesting.
the worst thing that he's done for you, that he's really done. What's the worst thing to you he's done so far?
Violated articles and amendments of the United States Constitution. But we're not going to stay on there because you're pivoting just because you don't like anything that I say. You disagree with the facts as they are, which means that you already proven that you can't actually be objective and all you have is your subjectivity.
That's all we are, or subject. That's all we are.
No.
Everything you say is subjective.
No, those are actual facts. So you're telling me that Donald Trump never said that he conspired the plan with Bibi Netanyahu.
I did not disagree with the rhetoric.
That's not rhetoric. That's a fact. What is the difference between objectivity and subjectivity?
So there's.
What is the difference between objectivity and subjectivity?
Please name the absolute worst thing that you believe Donald Trump.
What is the difference between objectivity and subjectivity? Okay. Bye. Oh, goodness. It's not my fault you don't know how to answer a question. Yeah, I guess he didn't know. I'm sorry, Jeff, that the troll didn't help your stomach. They say gross stuff all the time. I just kind of roll with it. Let's see. Having different opinions and debating respectfully is right and good. What you are doing is just disrespecting people who have different opinions. Hey, Pint Size, I know you sent that before that last caller. And I actually spent a lot of time being polite to every other caller before him, except for the ones that were being obvious trolls. So, wrong. And see, even when that last caller went to trying to go to ad homs, I ignored them entirely. I kept strictly on the facts. I didn't bring up his feelings. I didn't bring up anything that he said when he was like, "Are you okay?" I completely ignored it. He's like, "I'm fine." I'm like, well, that's not what I said. I didn't ask him how he was doing. All I did was give him just the facts. And he didn't like it. Also, if you can't understand that it's called matching energy, then that's, again, a you problem, not a me problem. If someone's going to come at me and be upset, then I might do the same thing. It's called matching energy. But even with that last guest, I didn't match his energy in the way that he wanted or was expecting, which is probably part of the reason why he hung up. It's okay. Thank you for the 5. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Do you still support him?
Wait, oh yeah, I still support Trump.
What year were you born?
2003.
Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 7 months of presidency that you still support?
He's securing the border. He's making Washington, D.C. safe. He bombed Iran's nuclear facility, is not letting a terrorist country have nuclear bombs. And, yeah, he's done a good job so far, I think. He's gained trillions of dollars in investments in America, something Biden couldn't do. So I think he's done a good job.
Where would you like to start?
You can choose that.
I can choose.
Yeah.
Why was instigating a war with a sovereign country a good thing?
When is Iran's not a sovereign country. Iran was threatening Israel, who's one of our best allies. I don't support Israel either, but they are one of our allies, and they had
Define
nukes,
sovereign.
and they're, I guess what is sovereign? Sovereign's like peaceful.
No. Define sovereign.
Good. I just told you I thought it meant. What does sovereign mean?
Yeah, it
in
means
your
that they're independent country. Like, let me just put that out there. Like, yeah, just means that they're their own country. So, like, the United States is a sovereign country. The United Kingdom is a sovereign country, right?
I guess every
France
country
is
would be
a sovereign
Every
country.
country is its own country. Every country is
No,
its own country.
not really. So, like, Greenland
Who's
is
not?
a territory of Denmark. Puerto Rico
Oh, so
is a
like Puerto Rico?
territory of the United States. The Virgin Islands is
we're
a
talking about, like, Puerto
territory
Rico,
of the
obviously.
United States. So while they are like technically their own body of existence, they're not sovereign. So for example, like Greenland is considered a country. It's considered one of the 196 countries that we recognize throughout the world. But it's not sovereign. It's not independent.
Okay, so they're sovereign, so they're their own country, and they were threatening other countries, and they had nukes, and they've been well known to be a
Who did
terrorist
they,
country. They're a
prior
Islamic- they're
to
an
June
Islamic
of
country.
2025, who did they threaten with a nuclear weapon?
Israel. Or prior to 2025.
Prior to June of 2025, before Israel bombed them,
I don't
what
know- I
country
don't know
did they
exactly
threaten
if-
with a nuclear weapon?
I don't know exactly the countries that they threatened with a nuclear weapon, but they've always been a terroristic country. They're a Muslim
Oh,
country.
100%. They support, they pay terrorist organizations. No way in what I'm saying is in support of Iran. I think that them and their Ayatollah do stupid shit all the fucking time. But that still doesn't justify starting a war when we have zero evidence of them ever threatening any country in the world with nuclear weapons. The most that they have ever done that we can condemn them for is funding terrorist organizations like Hamas, like Hezbollah, things like that. That stuff we can absolutely condemn. However, it doesn't give us a right to just go and bomb them when we've, like, no. Or nor does it give us a right to help start a whole fucking war between two other countries.
No, I understand that, but okay, so let's say for example, I have a tendency where I go pay a bunch of people to go shoot other people. Like I hire a bunch of hitmen to go kill people, and then you catch me building a bomb in my house. Should I be able to do that, or would you want to put a stop to that?
Are you a citizen of the country that you are living in?
Yes.
Then it's not the same. Do you see how that works?
How is that not the same?
It's not the same. It's not analogous.
You're okay with Iran having nuclear weapons? You think Iran, who pays people?
They don't have nuclear weapons. See, I think this is why people don't understand.
They're building them. That's all. They don't have nuclear weapons because we stopped it. Because Trump stopped it. You're welcome.
No, that's still not true. So I'm going to explain a couple of things to you if you don't mind. So, do you know who the IAEA is by chance?
The IAEA, I don't.
Okay, it's the international body that had been keeping an eye out on Iran and within their 3 nuclear facilities that we drop bombs on, right? And they were the ones that were keeping an exact measurement of what level of enrichment they were at for their uranium. And they had found in their report that they released in May of 2025, so prior to Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu conspiring to drop bombs, that they weren't even close to weapons grade uranium. They were still only at 60%. The 60% that they had been at since 2019, meaning they haven't progressed. Sorry, 2021. They'd been at 60% enrichment of uranium since 2021, meaning they haven't progressed in the last 5 years at all. Meaning when they're saying that they were probably using it strictly for energy, that's potentially true because they hadn't progressed anywhere at all past the 60%.
There was other intel that said otherwise, though.
Sure, except nothing proves that.
Okay, there's other sources that say otherwise. I agree with you there. I know that they said that, but there are other sources that said otherwise. So we really don't know what's true 100%.
What? MI6?
Huh? No.
No?
No, let's be reasonable.
How about
here.
German intelligence?
German intelligence?
French intelligence?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What was the plan that the United States withdrew from that actually stopped Iran from going past 6% enrichment in uranium? Sorry, it might have been 10% enrichment of in uranium.
Wait, sorry. Ask that again. I didn't hear you.
What was the plan that the United States withdrew from that actually stopped Iran from being able to go past 10% enrichment of uranium?
I used to know it. I don't really do the politics that much anymore. I forgot what it's called. What was it called again?
The JCPOA.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, also known as the Iranian nuclear deal. Can you tell me which president is the one that withdrew us unilaterally from that deal? That was Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So now if we're saying that they had the capacity to make nuclear weapons, I wonder whose fault that is.
Just because we're in a deal doesn't mean they can. Like, what was us in that deal? I don't know enough about that deal to make a point about it.
I'm sure
but
you
I
don't.
see it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, wow. I have a job, J-O-B.
Oh wow! And I'm sorry. What time is it for you?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Interesting. What is
yeah, I'm
like?
not at my job.
Yeah, I can tell. What does you having a job mean that you are incapable of looking things
I
up?
have something to do. I have stuff to do all most of the day where I don't have all day long just researching stuff.
Oh, gotcha. So are you trying to say that that's all I do is research stuff, or like I don't have a job? Is that what you're trying to say?
Here, let
Sure.
me ask you a question.
Gotcha.
Do you want Trump to die or not?
No, I don't condone political violence, nor do I wish
There
death
we
on
go.
anybody.
That's surprising because it's kind of crazy how when Biden was sick, all the Republicans were posting like, politics aside, let's pray for Biden. And
No, they
now
weren't.
All the comment sections and everywhere, that's the vast majority of them were. And now when everyone thinks Trump was sick, which he wasn't, all the liberals are praying for him to die. I literally see pastors on my TikTok.
Okay.
praying
So
for Trump to die.
I'm gonna help you out with something. All right.
Please.
It's gonna be two parts.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
For one, I am not a Democrat, nor am I a liberal. This little box that you have, like liberals lumped in, take me out of it and erase
good.
all of these other like presumptions that you have of somebody that speaks out negatively about Donald Trump from me. Just let's wipe it squeaky clean. Dang, I wish I had an eraser right
okay.
here. But we're just gonna wipe it squeaky clean. Okay.
Okay. And now where are we at now?
Well, I hope we washed away all of your presumptions.
Well, you don't need an eraser for that, but okay. So I get you're not liberal. That was kind of a whole lot of nothing. That's just to say you're not liberal. That's all you had to say is I'm not liberal.
No, I was also encouraging you to like wipe away your preconceptions that you have of other people whenever you if you ever call into another live show like this again. Because
I apologize for making the assumption that you're a liberal when your thing is that you hate Trump. Because everyone that hates Trump pretty much is a liberal, especially the ones that go on TikTok Live about it. I would say the vast majority. So I'd say that was a safe assumption that I made. And if you don't want people to assume that, you should probably state it beforehand or put it on your live.
I've been doing this for a year now, and I've told everybody from the start, I'm not a liberal nor am I a Democrat. I don't see why I need a sign anywhere that says, hey, I'm not a liberal.
Well, then I guess then you don't gotta be mad at me for assuming it.
No, because when I go into a MAGA live, I don't assume that everyone up there is automatically straight up MAGA.
Wait, so if you go on a MAGA live, it wouldn't be safe to assume that the person that is running the live is MAGA? That doesn't make sense.
No, dude. It's not safe to assume. Some people just put up backgrounds and then they put it up on, like, they leave it there on their background for the entire conversation and never talk.
So it's clickbait. Okay.
Yeah,
so
there
I
are some
get
people
you.
that are just clickbait. Yeah, so it's not safe to assume.
Alright, so I'm sorry that I assumed that you were liberal and you're really just clickbaiting that you were. My apologies.
This isn't even clickbait. This is simply a statement. I don't support Trump. Why do you?
Let's
Because
debate something a
I
little more
actually believe that it's probably the most American thing that we can do, or truly American thing that we can do, to be critical of our government that's running our country, right? Because that's actually
you
the
think that's
entire
more, that's more
foundation that we
patriotic?
started this country on. No, I'm not saying it's patriotic. Patriotic is reserved for individuals that have served in the United States Armed Forces.
Oh, okay. I thought you said patriotic for a second.
Nope.
You said American?
I said it's probably the most American thing that we can do, going back to our
okay.
base values, because that's how we started this
No,
country.
Yeah, that's agreeable. I agree.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are you? If you're not liberal and you hate Trump, then what are you?
I'm an unaffiliated. I don't affiliate myself with any party. Hmm.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it's a pretty American thing. Did he vote?
I sure did.
Your,
Does your
what's her
vote
name?
determine exactly who, like, what kind of political ideology you have, or what party
No,
that you're
no,
with?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can disagree with. I have disagreements with Trump too. I think he should release the Epstein list. Obviously, I think everyone can agree with that.
Oh, I like that comment,
I'd
Doom
also-
Ferret. Doom Ferret said, clickbait brings you to a different topic. My topic is exactly what it is, exactly what it asks. And I keep people on topic.
What's your topic that you don't like? You don't like Trump?
No, it's asking individuals that voted for Trump why they still support him 7 months into office and what policies they still support him for.
I don't think he's been perfect, but I think he's been pretty good. I don't know why he wouldn't release that Epstein list. That's ridiculous to me. But yeah, I think he's been pretty good. I think it's been pretty productive. I mean, he's raised trillions of dollars in donations.
They're not donations.
The Iran thing, you can, or not donations, investments. Sorry.
They're just promised investments. We haven't seen any investments come out of it. So here's how I know, right? Because we saw this in his first term, specifically with Apple. Can you remind me how much Apple has promised in investments in this current term? Do you happen to know?
500 billion. It was a couple $200 billion.
It was 500, and then they actually bumped it up recently to 600 billion. So what I find interesting specifically about Apple is that they made this very similar promise in 2018 under his very first term of presidency, where they promised an investment of $350 billion into the United States market, specifically to, start like opening a new factory. And what happened was in 2019, Donald Trump toured an iPad facility that in Texas. And the CEO of Apple told Donald Trump that it was a brand new manufacturing facility that's now putting out iPads. Never been used before. And Donald Trump toured that facility and told national television, look at this great new, brand new iPad facility that's producing iPads in the United States of America. Isn't this awesome? The facility has been open and producing iPads since May of 2013. Similarly enough to all of the deals that he's taking credit for, like all of these new plants opening, are deals that actually occurred under the Biden administration. So, for example, Honda promised in late 2023 to open a new factory, which they did, or they're in the process of finishing it up now. It actually occurred in 2023. Similarly enough, with a bunch of other companies that have made these pledges, these are all pledges that we saw occur under the last administration and not under Trump's administration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. I agree with that. But there are definitely, Trump with the tariffs definitely has brought a lot of. I think of Chevy. Chevy's coming. They're bringing production back to America. Crown whiskey is. There's plenty of them. I can go on.
Gotcha. So why is it that
There's
in the
also deregulated
latest?
energy.
Why is it that in the latest Bureau of Labor Statistics report that came out 3 days ago, we have shown a loss of 78,000 jobs in the manufacturing industry since just the start of this year?
Oh, I'm in I own a construction company, so I can tell you constructing the warehouses that they need to manufacture engines, transmissions, and stuff takes a little bit longer than the 4 months or however long it's been since he released the tariffs, and they brought manufacturing back to America.
No, but manufacturing isn't coming back. Companies have been laying off employees. Specifically, the manufacturing industry has reported that they have lost 78,000 jobs since the beginning of 2025. 12,000 of those jobs alone were lost in August.
That proportions add up. That's about 1/8, a little less, a little more, obviously. What policies has Trump enacted, do you think, that would cause that?
The tariffs, sir.
I don't see the correlation there. I don't see how tariffs lose American manufacturing jobs.
You
I
don't
can't tell you
see
the
it?
policy it did.
Okay.
No, I don't see how tariffs would lose American manufacturing jobs. I don't think that's Trump's fault, honestly. I could be wrong. If you can explain it, I could be wrong.
Yes. So let's try this first. I do have to gauge your knowledge to see where I need to start this explanation. If the United States has a 35% tariff on China, for example, who is paying that 35% tariff charge to the United States government?
Whoever imports it.
Whoever imports it.
I know.
So the United States importer.
Like if I buy let's say I buy some Xbox controllers from China, I know I have to pay the tariff because I'm importing it.
I mean, if he hadn't done away with the de minimis clause, you wouldn't have to import it, like pay a tariff if it was less than $800. But he did away with that clause, so now everyday citizens that maybe need something that they can't find in America anywhere and they import it from China are now paying for something that's maybe valued at $200.
Yeah, I don't know about the tariffs. The tariffs, I know exactly how it works. I know there's pros. Everyone doesn't want to admit there are pros to it, but I don't know about it. I'm not a super pro tariff or against it, but I know how it works.
Gotcha. Oh, goodness. Guys on TikTok, I'm just putting up one of these. I don't expect to hit it. It just looked cool, so I'm just putting that up there.
But in my opinion, I would think that lowering the corporate tax rate and implementing tariffs would be better than having. I guess I'll ask you: would you rather have a higher corporate tax rate and no tariffs, or a lower corporate tax rate with tariffs?
Higher corporate tax rate with targeted tariffs is acceptable.
With no tariffs, no higher corporate tax rate and no tariffs like it was before. Or would you rather?
We had tariffs before, so that's not true. We had targeted tariffs.
I know, but like theoretically, I'm just saying theoretically, there were less tariffs before.
Sure. If the only option is no tariffs, then yes, higher corporate tax rate with no tariffs. So here's how we know that the tariffs are negatively impacting the job market and specifically the manufacturing industry, is because tariffs are an upfront cost paid to the United States government just for the cost of doing business up front. Corporate tax rates, however, are paid on the back end, and the majority of companies are able to deduct their expenses up at the end of it, right? And then they pay, some of them pay at the end of the year. We have companies like Amazon that actually didn't pay anything in their corporate taxes, paid nothing at the end of the year when they filed their taxes, right? And that's
tax stuff stupid because you can't get around. Everyone gets around it. Billionaires, that's why everyone gets mad at the billionaires. The only reason the billionaires don't pay taxes is it's not because their tax rate's low; it's the highest one, but they get out of it. So the tariffs force them to pay it. Amazon has to pay that. They can't get around it, and now people are upset.
Thank you, NeuroSpicy. No, sir, it's not about them being upset. It's that we already know that tariffs are inherently at their base level inflationary because it is a one-to-one charge, right? So while, yes, we can get upset about the fact that there are loopholes that corporations take advantage of. So when I'm talking about increasing the tax rate, I'm also saying let's close up some of the loopholes. Do I think that individual corporations should get an incentive for specifically producing items within America? Absolutely. We can give them a different kind of tax break while also closing up other loopholes that would actually spur on the manufacturing industry. So for example, one thing that we could offer them is either a subsidy in order for them to build a manufacturing plant, right? Instead of doing a tariff, which is them having to shell out money just up front before they can even do business in America and put their item on the shelf for consumers such as you or I or the 1,200 people watching us right now, before they can even buy it and make a profit off the item.
This is amazing.
Yeah. So,
Jeff,
so you're
thank you.
saying
I'll get to it in a
you think
second.
that America should, just let me understand this. So you think America should be, instead of making companies pay to import products from China, et cetera, you think we should reward companies for making stuff in America?
Yes, if we are able to
I just don't think
offer
we have the money
them.
for it. I mean, we're $36 billion in debt. I mean, one of the
it's-
bad things from Trump's last
Sorry,
term
dude.
is
It
that
wouldn't be about we don't have the money for it. If we don't give the money up front, fine. We're not doing an automatic subsidy, right? We can give them a tax credit or a tax deduction at the end of the year, and that's no money out of our pocket. When all we're doing is say,
but we're
okay,
never
you don't
bringing
owe
enough money.
pocket. No, I don't think you understand how taxes work.
I know exactly how taxes work. Trust me.
Okay. Are you a CPA?
I know exactly how taxes work. No, I run a company. I own a roofing company. We do $2 million a year revenue, and I know that's not all that's not profit. So I know exactly how it works.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if my company's on Google, you can Google it. Weber Roofing and Construction, not hidden.
Sure.
I don't do that.
So
Sure,
why
I mean,
is
you
it
can
that
see it.
Procter and Gamble announced that they're increasing their prices?
Probably because of tariffs. I agree. Obviously, tariffs make prices go up.
Yeah, tariffs are inherently at the base level inflationary.
Oh, I know, 100%. No, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point too. All right, well,
No,
man, I'm a little bit over my time that I'm normally on live stream. So I am going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you for a decent 22-minute conversation, man.
All right, no problem. I appreciate it.
Of course. Bye-bye. All right, guys, let me go ahead and read through some of these supers. I love this, just to piss off Clark. Clark, I don't know what you said, but that's funny. I hope you're mad. No, guys, I appreciate having decent conversations. Okay. Vote for Kanye. That's not his name anymore, Carter. So, you would, if you actually supported him, you would know that's not his name anymore. Thank you, Jeff, for the $4.99. There is no evidence to support Trump securing trillions in investments. He is taking credit for pledges made long before his presidency. I didn't even read that, Jeff, but I'm glad I actually had already addressed that. Yeah, that is so true. He is. Like, again, Honda already had this press release. Toyota also already had this press release in 2023, 2024, respectively. Like, these were things that were already previously announced prior to Trump ever taking office. Bobby says, Trump supporters get majority of the news from Facebook and Fox. And particularly, the men are the most beta men. Trump's on. I can't read that last part because TikTok is a sensitive app. A toddler has more sense than this guy and other MAGA just like him. Sorry, I can't watch anymore. I can't believe these knuckleheads vote. Well, thank you, Bobby, for your contributions. I appreciate you so much. And yes, Jeff, I think I remember you correctly. I think I remember speaking to you. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, but you are the individual. We had a very good conversation about how originally you said that it was benefiting you monetarily and your business, the Donald Trump's presidency, but then we also brought up the concerns, and I gave you that specific website that was tracking legislation that was targeting one specific part of the population. I'm not going to go into too many. Yes, it was Jeff. Fantastic. I'm glad to see that you keep coming back. I just did, Cheeky, but I don't know what we said prior because the chat moves crazy fast. Like, I'm trying to scroll just so I can unclick a chat. But we're going to put this back up here. Everybody, let's see some W Jeffs in all the chats across the board. See some W Jeffs in the chat for this one. Because A, it's funny. B, it's $9.99. There we go. I was waiting to see all of them go flying. Aw, Jeff, you hurt someone else's feelings. They said, "Oh, Jeff." It's okay, though. We're good. I hope your stomach starts feeling better because stomach bugs suck. There we go. All the people that actually matter are saying W, Jeff, so that's what's important. Okay. All right, guys. Tiki-talkie. I'll be right back. Don't freak out. I am going to mute you for a second. Okay. Everybody over on YouTube and Twitch, thank you guys so much for being here. I will be back on live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I hope you come back then. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button up at the top if you liked what you've seen. Hit that like button. But most importantly, after you hit subscribe, don't forget to turn on notifications so you know when I go live. And over on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button and turn on notifications so you know when I go live. We always have memberships and super chats and subscriptions for Twitch available. So consider looking into that on the next stream or even while I'm off live. I think you can still become a subscriber or a member even when I'm not on live. I appreciate you guys so much for being here and joining me for today. You guys have a good rest of your nights. Look up everything that I've said if you're questioning it. Y'all have a good rest of your night.